morning, everybody. Welcome to Save Radio. This is James, and this is the Daily Grind, bringing you bits and pieces of everything under the rising sun. We're all stuck at home right now, okay? But that doesn't mean that we should stop being fit or being healthy, and that's what we're going to talk about this morning. Kasama ko po ngayon, all right? He is a coach in, hold on, ako nawala yung notes ko. There we go. A graduate of Bachelor of Physical Wellness, major in Sports Management, University of Makati, bar instructor of Planaforma, street dance coach of De La Salle Zobel, and movement coach of the Movement Studio. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Coach Tick. Good morning.
Hey! Hello guys, good morning.
Kumusta, Coach?
Okay lang. Ito, I'm excited for the week. It's Monday, so let's bring it on.
Coach, for this interview, did you clear out the space? Meron ba diyang mga sofa
Oh
talaga?
yeah, this is a very, open space, free for movement, free for everything. Yeah, so we're
Ang
doing
saya.
good.
Ang saya. All right. Coach Tick, very first thing, most important. How did you come to know Jesus as your Lord and Savior?
Well, yeah. I grew up in a very Christian setting. My family started attending uh, a church. What do you call this? In Mandaluyong. So we were attending that church for quite some time during my early days when I was still young. So yeah, so I would say, I have already that knowledge of who Jesus is, but like knowing him more in my life, I think it was around my fourth year of my high school years. That was around 2012. I attended a retreat called Changing Lanes. That that retreat also helped me to get to know more who Jesus is, and I would say that's the first time that I have said, Lord, I will accept you in my life, and I would really want to dedicate my life to you. But like, um, there's the retreat in Elevate. Well, Jason before. That's called Multiply. So it's like the leaders retreat. I was in fourth year of my college years, right? And then during that retreat, I was really asking the Lord for like, Lord, how come I am still feeling burdened, even though I love you, even though I have already said that I would love to follow you and all. And I guess that that prayer, that conversation with God during that retreat actually is like the pivotal point of like, okay, God, I will I will now dedicate my life to you, all my work, all of my plans. I would want you to be my Lord and Savior and my Master, not just my Savior, but technically my Lord, the one who's really gonna bring my life to places. So I guess the rest is history. From then on forward, I was part of the dance ministry, the Saints dance ministry, previously the Iron Saints, for quite some time. I guess I started being part of the ministry around 2011. That's where I got to know also Ren and Ate Chica. So yeah, and right now here I am. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. And God uses many ways, and God reveals to, even if we think that we grew up in a Christian community, doesn't mean that we're Christians already, doesn't mean that we're
Yes,
saved,
that's true. Very.
right? And meron talagang time in your life that you will know and understand about the grace, about the love of God. Coach Dick, can you share to us, okay, how did you enter the kumbaga the fitness industry? Was it something that you wanted when you were still a kid,
Oh.
or may point ba yan na parang I think this is what I love to do?
So in high school, I decided to apply for broadcast arts when I was about to enter for college. And I guess with with during that time, I got to really reflect kung ano ba talaga yung gusto ko, ano ba talaga yung what brings me fulfillment. Well, aside from loving the Lord and all, but like career wise, what brings me joy. And I really love speaking and all, communicating to people, connecting with people. I really love that. But dance, some really triggered something in me that I really want to pursue. And so our university offers the sports management course where parang they combine dance and sports. Now we can use it for the FD. I was supposed to take up the licensure examination for teachers last year because all of my batchmates are all LET practitioners right now. But the Lord spoke into my heart when I graduated, and that fitness just came into the picture. So when I graduated, I entered La Salle Zobel as a dance coach, and then answered prayer yung plana forma, answered prayer yung the movement studio. So I'm 2 years in the industry. So I guess this is all just by God's grace with how I got into the industry, and yeah.
Right. And meron kasing this kasabihan all around na when you enter arts, walang pera yan or walang ano yan. But then arts is
Yeah,
really about
super.
passion.
Totoo, totoo. And I can say right now that if I compare myself to my friends in the industry that are in the same, same age lang kami, pero I can say that they're more successful, they're more uh, in demand. Yeah, is that the proper term? There are also times that I get to parang compare myself to them, and parang feeling ko parang I don't think that I'm doing well, but at the same time, totoo yung sinabi mo that once that you are in the industry, for me it's teaching for me is a passion. Teaching really brings fulfillment, whether it's sharing to one or sharing to five, sharing to 10 or 20. What matters is if I can just share bits of knowledge, or if I can help a person progress from wherever he is in his or her fitness level or dance level, that would really bring joy in my heart. So yeah, even though I don't earn well, especially right now with this pandemic, it brings me joy, and I'm rested in the Lord's presence.
Right. There's really peace that comes from God.
Yep,
Right.
super.
And okay, so you mentioned about Planaforma, you mentioned about Movement Studio. Can you share to us what those are so that we have an idea?
All right, so Plana Forma has been in the country for almost 10 years. It is one of the premier bar boutique studios. So sila yung nag-start ng boutique fitness studio. So boutique means they will have a small space kasi di ba usually we are used to attending group classes in a gym, right? So Planaforma is one of the studios that offered fitness classes, group fitness classes in their own space. So they started in BGC, and right now it's based in Makati, but because it's pandemic, everything went online. Um, so yeah, bar technique is a strength interval training. We work with your major muscle groups. It's still a full body workout, but we use the ballet bar. Planaforma is still a workout. So you have your push-ups, you have your squats. We strengthen your quads, your glutes, and your abs. So basically, those are your core muscles that helps you move functionally. I would say Planaforma is good for beginners because we talk about fixing your form. Especially, we have a lot of clientels that are coming from an injury because their doctor suggested them to get into low impact workouts. So Planaforma is one of them. So if you want like a workout there where there are no jumps, that's really, really safe for you. Yeah, Planet Pharma is there. So that's the low impact workout. EMS is on the other side of the spectrum. So it's very high intensity. We work with cardio, athletic strength training. Its motto is to promote sustainable fitness. So more than looking good and more than feeling good, it's knowing how to really move. So we teach our students on how to strengthen their bodies, their cardiovascular endurance, their muscular strength, power, mobility. So yeah,
Right. So there's Planaforma, there's Movement Studio. I'm gonna ask the question that everybody is itching to know the answer about. So
yep.
there's low impact, there's high intensity. Alin ba dyan ang makaka-lose ng weight?
Well, you know what?
Hmm.
It's not just the regular. It's like it's not. It's really a regular thing for people to always ask about how do I lose weight, because that's like the major problem, especially right now with this pandemic. Parang everyone is struggling about losing weight, correct? But you know what? I really do believe in working the body holistically. It's not really like a one-time thing, and walang spot reduction. People always ask about how do I lose the belly fat, paano ko ba tatanggalin yung, kasi I don't wanna make this bigger than my chest. Parang ganun yung most concern of the people. But you know what, since I do believe in holistic training, it will really take time. It will really take time. And with consistency of your training and your discipline, for sure it will go step by step. You know, some people, they look after the results as their parang basehan kung are they improving or are they working. That's also a factor. But like more than that, it's really about feeling good. Are you feeling good with your body? Can you move with your body? Are you feeling strong with your body? Is your body supporting you doing the work that God has placed, in your hands and in your life? So yeah, if you're talking about right now, like scientifically, how do you lose weight? I would say start working out and start fixing your diet. And diet is not just basically eating less. I would say diet or nutrition is eating right. Some people are scared when they hear the word diet. Even myself, like from my personal experience, when I started weightlifting back in college because of a subject, because we had a subject back then for weightlifting and strength training, I got scared of the word diet also because I'm a skinny guy. I'm really a thin person. Like if you would look up my pictures way back 2012 and 2013, I was really really thin and payat. But sabi ko sa sarili ko,
Sana all.
if magda-diet pa ako, baka hindi na ako, baka wala na mangyayari. Diba? Kasi papayat pa ako lalo. Pero when I understood the essence of the word diet, it calibrated my mindset na, okay, since I am going to diet, I am going to eat right depending on my goals. So first and foremost, I have to have a goal. What is my goal? And that is to like get stronger, get bigger. So I would have to like pattern my diet to that. So same then. So it's important for everybody to put up a goal, and if your goal is losing weight, that's good. But also you have to adjust your diet, your eating habits, your um calorie intake, and of course your exercise, because that will be needed for you to burn calories.
Right? Kasi meron nagsasabi, I want to lose weight so I'm not gonna eat rice anymore. Di ba? Paano ba
some
yun?
people some people it works. Some people it works. Well, rice kasi is heavy on calories. It has sugar content. So most of the time, if you're really, most of the time, if you're not studying fitness or technically nutrition, makikita mo agad yung difference if you don't eat rice coming from eating rice regularly. Well, anything naman that is new to the body will automatically adapt. Like you would see it right away, di ba? For sure, you have experience when you are fasting. When we join the prayer and fasting week, we actually observe how we lose weight when we finish the fast. Correct? Because number one, we don't fast regularly. Diba? Like the church encourages us to fast twice a year, but also it encourages us to fast on our personal lives. But for sure, I don't know if everybody practices that, right? So anything that is new to the body will adapt. So if you're used to eating heavy and then the week after nag-fasting ka, obviously, mapapansin mo na, oh my gosh, pumayat pala ako. What happened? Right? Di ba? So that happens. That happens. But also, after that, syempre, you would go back to your regular programming of eating and like going to your same habits. So it doesn't make a difference with that. So yeah, what I love about the prayer and fasting week, if it resets my eating habits. So if I get to sometimes if I get lost with the idea of eating and eating without looking out for the calories that I need for my body, uh, the week after the fasting week, I am now more aware and more keen on what I'm going to eat because my body is trying to adjust pa lang din also from eating less. So yeah,
Right. So iba-iba talaga per individual, right? And
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think it's advisable for an individual to consult an expert like si Coach Tick before you undergo any changes in your diets and your workouts.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I am not a registered nutritionist, right? But most of the time, what I advise my clients are number one, you see a doctor because the doctor will tell you the truth. So see a doctor, ask for opinions, not opinions, but like their thoughts about what are you going to do for the succeeding days and weeks and months. And then see your trainer if you have a personal trainer. Tell your trainer about what did your doctor suggested, and then for sure your trainer will um, recalibrate for you because since iba-iba tayo, that's true. I agree with you that every single person has different needs. So iba-iba rin yung way of approach ng coaches per person.
Right. And from what I learned then, a person before he goes into a different workout or yung mga first time, yung mga gustong mag-try, they have to tell the coach of their medical conditions then before you
Yes.
start, right? Like for me, I'm
Yes.
hypertensive. So definitely yung mga high intensity nahihirapan ako.
Yep. Um, yeah, just like you, I have also clients that are hypertensive. So what I suggest for them is to find their own pace. Remember that workout is like a guide for you. If you feel like if it's too much, take it easy. You can regress. There are no what I always say in my classes, there are no shame in modifying. Sometimes people think about shucks, this workout is too much for me, maybe working out is not for me. Masyado naman nating, di ba? Masyado naman nating generalize. I would say you listen to your body, and if you feel like that workout is too much, then take it easy. If you feel like that workout is on a level 10, then bring it to level 9. If you feel like that is still too much, bring it to level 8. If you feel like that is too much, then start level 1. And then if you feel like you're way stronger for from level one, then progress from that. So, that itself will be the key on how you can overcome that medical condition. Also, with your diet.
Yeah. Okay, coach, ito, I'm sure a lot of, especially those who are senior high or college, and maraming, I'm sure not just the college one, but marami din na, they interested to try working out, they're interested, but somehow they're feeling shy about it. They're insecure about their body, especially yung may mga talaga nahihiya to join group classes. I want to
Yep.
hear from a coach. What's your take on that?
Mm, I guess that's why we are scared about our bodies is because of how social media portrayed what a healthy body looks like. And if you don't look the way that the social media portrays it, then it already says about that you are not good, that you are not enough. And that's that saddens me, you know, that saddens me because we put our value on other people's opinions. Na in the first place, hindi naman sila yung creator natin. It is God, right? And it is God that knows our value, and our value is in Him, right? So, for me, it's being just a good steward of what God has given you, and that is your body. If you really want to live long and really be extra excellent in doing God's work, then for sure you will have that, you know, that consciousness of taking care of your body. Because, how can you do more if your body is not capable of doing more? Right? So I would say for those people who are scared of trying it out, like working out, um, get a friend. Do it with someone. Get someone that you are comfortable with being with who you are and what you look like, and like set up your goals together. I have encountered a lot of friends, even my friends from Elevate, when they work out, they do it in groups because it gets them motivated, and also that sense of accountability na, oh, ano na, taka na, workout na tayo, di ba? So, parang wala kang takas, wala kang excuses because you are accountable to each other. If you are scared of doing it with groups, maybe get a personal trainer, someone that you are comfortable talking to about your goals and your physical well-being. And it's just taking it one step at a time. So I would say you find someone that resonates more with your goals. You find someone that resonates more with your personality. I have encountered a coach back in college na ibibigay lang sa akin yung gagawin, tapos bahala ka na, tapos ikaw na dyan, right? Parang for me who is actually starting pa lang din in training, parang that's a bit overwhelming, and that's somehow like a turn off already for me in the idea of working out. So yeah, parang how I overcame that is, I talked to the coach. I told the coach na, hey coach, parang this is too much for me and all. So nakinig naman siya. So nag-adjust, and I love it. I mean, what the what transpired after our talk and the programs that we had, the sessions that we had, I just um fall in love with working out and with training and stuff. So yeah, communication is really the key. You have to communicate with your coach. If your coach is not willing to adjust, then find someone that is willing to accommodate to your needs. Because at the end of the day, you are paying them, right? You are paying for their services, so you deserve to be served properly.
Right. And sabi nga sa Bible, teaching is one of the gifts, right? And I believe that what you're doing, dancing and fitness, it's the medium. They're the media that you use so that you can share God's love to others, right? And that's why communication is key, right? And working out, it's not just about all the workouts, it's really about the relationship then, not just with your fitness instructor, not just with your the friends that you do it with, right? You mentioned it's accountability. It's also
Yep.
about your relationship with God, right?
Ah, super. So again, I would say that it's really like a holistic approach that you just don't need to single out training physically. Sometimes people just put it that way that they often neglect how their mental state is affecting their physical training, their emotional well-being or their spiritual well-being. Sometimes when I am dry with the Lord, there it transpires to how dry also am I feeling with my training. Like parang feeling ko hindi ako super passionate with training. Parang feeling ko na I just need to do this because I just need to look good for my clients. Pero really I'm missing the point of why am I doing what I am doing. And that is to really glorify God.
Right. All right. So, this pandemic has made everybody stay at home, and being good stewards of our body, we should work out. We should exercise and keep our diets in check. So, at this point, Coach Tick is going to show us some workouts that you can do at home, and those who are fitness buffs that they cannot go to the gym anymore. He's going to share to us some home fitness routines. All right,
Yeah.
Coach
All
Tick,
right.
take it away.
Right, before we start, let me give you like a preview. I would say like this. I'm just going to show you like moves
Okay,
on like what you can try doing at home. All right,
okay,
but also I don't know your mental. I'm not mental. Your medical condition. I don't know
okay.
if you have like a recurring injury or whatever. So I
Mm-hmm.
would say maybe you can try this out just to get used to the feeling of moving. All
Okay.
right, just get used to the feeling of moving.
Nakapolong pa
So what I
talaga
would,
ako, eh, no?
oo nga, sobrang sakto, sobrang inline. First off, I would start with your knee lifts. All right, this is like my usual warm up with
Okay,
Plana Forma. Knee lifts is just basically marching in place. All right, but this time we're gonna bring it higher. So from here, I'm gonna face sideways. All right,
uh-huh.
I'm gonna start bringing my knees higher one at a time.
Nako, sige. Ay,
That's
na-lesson ako. Okay, wait, ah.
all right.
Hear you. Okay.
Yeah. So lifting your knees one at a time. That's it. So
Okay.
can I just tell you something? That once that you are doing this, you're actually working not just your thighs,
Uh-huh.
yes, your quads, but you're also working your glutes and you're
Oh,
also working your core. All right.
oh, I like
So
that.
sometimes people think about, oh my gosh, this is not workout. Guys, it is already workout. Once the muscles activate, it
Mm-hmm.
is already a workout. So imagine you're just doing this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you're just doing this for around one song. Play your favorite song.
Okay.
Like that's around 3 minutes or 4 minutes, or play a worship song. From here, you can actually progress. You can bring it a little bit more bigger with your arms swinging, just getting to use with the feeling of moving with the body. That's it. While keeping the spine long and keeping the chest big, keeping
Okay.
the necks away from the ears, away from the shoulders. That's it. You can lift your arms. From there, you can start doing your high knees.
Okay.
That's it. But but then again, you
Uh-huh.
know your body. If you feel like going high is too much, take it
Uh-huh.
easy. You go with the pace of your body. Bring the knees a little bit more lower.
Okay.
Right. Are you engaging your core? Because you have to feel that you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back. You
Okay.
have to really engage your core. So imagine that with the favorite song that you're playing, you're doing this for the last 1 minute. All
Uh-huh.
right? So imagine a 3 minute song. a 3 minute song. That's what I love to do, working out with music. So I do the knee lifts for like a 1 minute. Yeah, that's a 1 minute, just getting the body moving. After that, I go with the high knees for 15 seconds.
Okay.
I go with the high knees for 15 seconds. And then after 15, I bring it down again. I bring it down again to knee lifts. And then go to the high knees for 15 seconds. So you can actually repeat that for 2 to 3 times. And I
Uh-huh.
promise you, your heart will thank you, your lungs will thank you, and your body will thank you. So
Uh,
that's one. You can
okay.
do that. You can do that. That's your knee lifts. Um, most people, I would always say, when you are starting to work out,
Uh-huh.
it's really knowing how to utilize the center of the body. Most of the time we think about, oh shucks, I don't know how to do a push-up. Maybe working out is not for me. Guys, push-up is not just the only exercise in the whole life, in the whole world.
Yeah.
Correct? So, maybe you can start working on the push-ups later on when you're feeling ready for that. But if you're feeling ready for that, find a wall or find a chair. And then
Mm-hmm.
from there, maybe this is a chair. If you
Okay.
have that enough space, you bring your hands on top of the chair, and
Okay.
then from there, you step your feet back.
Okay.
This is already a plank.
Ah. Okay.
This is already a plank. So see, the shoulders are on top of your wrists.
Okay.
You're
So,
not leaning back. You don't want to injure your shoulders. You want to keep it really, really intact at the center.
uh-huh.
Remember, the core is activated. All right? So make sure you're not arching your back. You're not rounding the back too much. Just keep it at the center. Pro tip, bring your legs together, squeeze your legs, squeeze your inner thighs, and squeeze the glutes. You're going to feel a good tension in the whole body, but not on the neck. All right? And that is already a plank. A good plank can really promote good blood circulation and muscle activation. Like really, really, really. If you feel like the chair is too easy for you, do it on the floor. Right? There are a lot of ways for you to actually do it at your homes, even though you don't have that much space. Right? So you just have to just think about being creative with how can you do these things and how can you make it easier for you also.
Right. Woo! Okay.
So
Nagising ako
yeah, so
doon.
basically, brother, um, that knee lifts to high knees,
Yeah.
or like
Uh-huh.
a plank to like a push up, or like a mountain climber. You're already giving yourself a good workout. Super, super good workout. Shucks, isang din ako.
Right.
Yeah,
Alam mo, I had no idea that the knee lifts, that you can do it for the whole song. And then you just adjust it later on, mga 15 seconds na higher and ano.
yeah. Maybe, if for some people din kasi, maybe they find it too boring with just doing that, then just get moving. You can walk side to sides, you can just bring your arms or dance, whatever. As long as you're moving, and that's actually called like an high intensity interval training, what we're doing, because we're working with very like a slow move, and then we want to make it high intensity for a short period, and then get back again. So you're gonna feel that your heart is really and then relax, and then relax. So ganun yung nagiging effect sa katawan natin, but at the same time, its benefits are gonna be amazing, super amazing.
Right. And I love that you can do it kahit maliit lang yung space sa bahay mo. Your condo is not that big. Ito, this is a wall already, so I cannot, wala na akong maatas kanina,
Yeah,
but the knee lifts were great. The plank on the
yeah. And
chair
then
was,
if you feel like doing it standing up is still too much, then grab a chair, grab a wall, find a support. There are a lot of ways where you can make your life easier, your workout easier. You just need to claim it that it's available for you, and I'm going to take this. There are no shame if I'm gonna do this. Maybe some people are more advanced than I am, but it's okay. This is my journey. I'm gonna take my time and I'm just gonna cherish every single step.
Right. And I'm also gonna take my time to catch my breath.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
yeah, that was really fun. Coach, are there
yeah.
online classes that you are handling? Can they contact you so that they can, have private sessions with
Oh
you?
yeah. So you can catch me at my group classes with Planaforma. So you can go to the Instagram of at Planaforma or go to the website at www.forma-asia.com. All right, so you can book your classes there. I'm gonna be having classes this week, so you can catch me if you want some Planaforma loving. Um, but if you also want something high intensity, go to at We Are TMS in Instagram or at the website www.sweathomeextreme.online. All right, so you can book my classes also there if you want something extra, like really, really, if you want me to shout out you in that level, in the nice way, in the best possible way. So yeah, or if you just want to connect with me for like a one-on-one session, personal training, maybe it can be like for fitness or dance, you want to learn how to dance, message me on Instagram. That's at Tiki the Tikman. Or just shoot me an email, whatever that works for you. Yeah.
All right. Coach Tick, thank you
Uh,
very much for joining us this morning. That was a really, whoo! Ngayon na ako nag-workout on camera.
yeah, good job to you. Props to you. That's a milestone, this ECQ.
Thank you,
It's a
Coach. Thank you,
milestone.
Coach. Oo nga. All right. Everybody, once again, we have Coach Tick. If you want to have private lessons with him, catch him on Instagram. And then the websites of Panaforma and Movement Studio are available. Book the classes over there. And even if we're staying at home, we can still be fit. We can still be good stewards of our body by working out and making sure our diet is right.
Yes, yes. I am promoting good diet, guys. Let's go.
All right. Coach Tick, maraming salamat.
Yes, everybody. This is Save Radio, and we are taking back the airwaves for Jesus.
All right. Thanks, everybody. This is James with Coach Tick, and this is the Daily Grind, and this is Saved Radio. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Coach.